Frustration, then Roy Keane's your man, a season of agony and then sheer hard work to get fit and back doing what he does best.
What's your name?
Roy Keane.
How old are you?
26.
Where were you born?
Cork.
What position do you play?
Midfield. Well, people will look at it as my fault, and obviously at the end of the day it probably is, but I think I got injured in about the 75th minute. And Leeds that day, to be fair, were getting really wired into us, which they had to, because basically they knew if they gave us time on the ball, we would probably beat them. To be fair, they played well on there, we were crap the same day. And eventually, I did probably lose my rag a little bit, but people have to remember for the other 75 minutes, Haaland was pulling my shirt and kicking me when the ball wasn't there. And to be fair, I was quite happy with myself for the first 75 minutes because I never reacted, and then at the end I just tried to flick the back. It was like simple as that, and the rest is history, as they say. Fair enough, the knee probably never be 100%, but if I can get around the pitch, and I think, you know, yeah, I could be the same player, as long as obviously the knee doesn't hold me back, if you know what I mean.
You think it will?
No, I don't. Well, I hope not. I hope not.
And that's a real gift for Peter Thorne. He has Ellison to his right. This is Thorne. He's running to trouble because Keane's there. He'll rescue the situation magnificently for Manchester United.
Hundreds of people ask me every day, you know, you're going to play. And I honestly don't know. I'm just basically taking it every day as it comes. If I'm ready, I'm ready. If I'm not, I'm not. I'll just take my time during the summer and make sure I'm fit for pre-season. But if there's a chance I can play 1 or 2 league matches at the end, and I feel ready, you know, I will obviously try, if I can get in the team, yeah. Probably back in Ireland now, playing for some pub team.
Is football all you want to do, though?
Yeah. Well, when I came to Forest, the thing was, it was all I could do, you know. It's not as if I had a steady job back home or I was going to university, you know. That was make or break for me, you know. I know if I didn't make it at Forest, you know, I would have been struggling even to get a job back home. So I was that hungry for success, you know, and that practice match I knew was make or break. We didn't play football at our school, we weren't allowed because it was classed as a foreign sport, because it was JA, which is... Things have changed a little bit now because of the success of the, obviously, international team. But years and years ago when I was at school, you know, it was banned from our school. It was just hurling and football. I think I supported Spurs, believe it or not. As I said before, I think I only supported them because nobody else did where I lived. You know, it was all like Man United fans or Liverpool or, you know, Celtic. So I just was trying to be different. And I remember, yeah, Glenn Hoddle, but I wouldn't say it was a hero. It was one player I used to admire, yeah. I'd like to think I'm honest. You know, if there's a ball there to be won, I've never injured a player in my life. Well, one player, I think, Nigel Winterburn, but I won the ball, that was a few years ago at Forest. That's the only player I've ever, you know, had seen carried off after the challenge with me. But I'm on. I think if the ball's there, I go to win it. I've never tried to do somebody, no.
Tackle with real teeth to it from Keane.
You don't stop to think, do you? You know, you get paid to, you know, literally put your life on the line, you know, for the club, you know, and that's what you have to do. And if the ball's there to be won, yeah. But you don't worry who's coming in to tackle, you know. They're under pressure, some referees, you know, and it depends what ground you're at as well. If you got like 40,000 scouts shouting to book him, you know, 9 times out of 10 they'll probably book me, you know. But that's, you know, I don't have a choice, just get on with it, you know.
It's becoming a very hot-tempered match now. Roy Keane has finally got himself embroiled in it as well.
Every match is under scrutiny, especially with Sky now. They've got bloody cameras everywhere, you know. You can't get away with nothing these days. It was a farce, and I think Brian Clough was coming towards the end, and he was, you know, so easygoing regarding games, and we never ever spoke about the opposition, never done set pieces, never done anything. That report, you know, now before the match on our tracksuits, you know, but here's, you know, report 3 hours in a shirt and tie, and we go through every set piece, what players are, their strengths and weaknesses. But at Forest it was a lot more easygoing. That was basically the difference, you know.
Which you prefer?
Well, I prefer the easy approach, but you have to end it. We got relegated, so basically you need to do the other stuff, you know, take it probably a little bit more serious. Dennis, well, he's not as quiet as people think he is.
Really? Explain.
Yeah. No, not into detail, but he's got this good thing with the press. He's a quiet man, but I've been out with Dennis a few times. He's not as quiet as people think he is. I like the idea, maybe playing abroad in the games, but you have to remember you're just 6 to 7 days of the week, you know, where you probably just, you can't even go out because of the hassle and the, you know, learning the lingo. So Some days it appeals to me, but if I have to take United first in my career, I'll be quite happy.
A first visit to Oakwell in 30 years for United.